Good morning. Really quick, I wanted to share something with you guys that I have done for years. To take control of your morning is don't open your social media apps first. It sounds super simple, but it can be challenging. So, I have done this for a long time when I was trying to establish my routine of reading and doing my Bible study first thing in the morning. I was just really focused on trying to accomplish certain things in the morning. And so I avoid my social media apps. So even I don't open my email, nothing like that. So even when you guys see me showing up on Insta stories first thing in the morning and I share the pictures from my Bible study, I can actually share those from the Bible study app without opening Instagram. And so I will do that and share that from my morning. Hi, Montana. And, but I will stay focused by not opening my social media apps first. So whatever it is that you know you need to do in the morning, like I love social media, guys. You know that. I'm on here a lot. But I have to take control and not open my social media apps first, because once I do, then the scroll starts happening. I'm checking my messages, I'm creating content and posting content, and I'm like, okay, there's other things that must come first. And for me, that's Bible study and that's moving my body. Even when I'm creating content to share from my workouts, I will save it and then I'll share it after my workout. So I create it while I'm doing my workout and then I share it later. So take control of your morning, discipline yourself, whatever it is you have to do. Don't open your social media apps first. I believe it's a form of procrastination and it's almost like hitting the snooze button, right? And I just finished reading the 5-second rule, which if you're trying to accomplish anything that you feel like you're having a hard time with, like you want to wake up early, or there's that thing that you're trying to do every day and you're having a really hard time, the 5-second rule is an amazing book. It's super easy to read, but very practical. And I'm like, I need to do this, right? So one of the things it talks about is procrastination. And it talks about the science in our brain behind procrastination and how procrastinating, waking up in the morning. So you go to bed at night, you set your alarm and you're like, I'm going to get up at 5 and do my workout. But you hit the snooze button. It's not actually because you're tired most of the time. Maybe you are tired. But most of the time, it's because we're actually avoiding so much more. So are there bigger things in your life that you're procrastinating that you're going to have to face if you wake up to do your workout in the morning? That made me think a lot. And I've definitely been there. And I've definitely felt that anxiety of all the things I have to face. So in the day, and it's overwhelming, especially if there's things that I don't want to face. Especially if they're, yes. Is it by Mel Robbins? It is. It's an amazing book. And so if there's things that I don't want to face, but I should face, they're important things. So yeah, getting up to do that workout or that Bible study is going to cause me to then face the rest of the day. But if I hit the snooze button, then I'm avoiding it. And that gives us gratification instantly. But does it make us feel good all day? Not really. So it talks about that whole science and it was so amazing. So anyways, I wanted to specifically talk about the social media thing because that is something that I've implemented in my life, even though I'm on here so much and I love connecting with people and sharing and doing lives and all these things. I discipline myself to do the very important things first, fill up myself. Good morning, Keegan. Fill up myself first, and then I do all my social stuff. And it's kind of like being a mom, right? This time in the morning for me is like power zone. If I don't get up and do this stuff and fuel myself and just have time for myself, like right now I'm doing 10 rounds and I'm like loving this program. So I'm hanging out in the garage, cranking Joel, I'm doing my workouts, I'm punching, getting out all the anger. Like it feels so good. And then I'm like, boom, it's almost 7:30. I got to move on to the next thing. I got to get the kids to camp. I'm not normally used to having to get out of the house in the morning like this. But yeah, guys, do your stuff in the morning. Focus. When I go to bed at night, I'm exhausted. And so in my head, I go like this. I go, okay, tomorrow I'm going to set my alarm. I like do a mental run through. I'm like, I'm going to set the alarm. I'm going to wake up at 5, Bible study, journal, gratitude, workout, get ready, pack snacks, camp. Okay, got it. Go to sleep, Heather. And that's literally what I do, guys. So if you have tips for winning your morning, taking control of your morning, leave them in the comments below. But if you want to start small with one little thing, choose one thing that you're going to do first. Maybe it's drinking a whole cup of water. Who knows? Okay? But whatever that one thing is, don't open your social media apps before you do it. Have an awesome day.